Hi guys, I hope I'm audible to everyone. So this is basically a quick, I would say, orientation session or a quick planning session. Basically for the last batch of June 2026 ASET. It's more like of a crash course session. So I will be telling you that in case you have yet not started with ASET and are planning to start with ASET, then from now onwards till your exam, how you can make sure that you are able to complete everything. So this is the schedule basically that we have prepared, and we would advise you to stick to this particular schedule. So as you can see that the announcement was on 7th February, and if we assume that you are starting from today itself, then basically you have to start proceeding with your video lectures, and by 22nd April, this is the first target that you have to complete, that by 22nd April you are scheduled to complete all your DI videos. By 25th April, you will be completing all your English videos. On 28th April, we have deadline for DI assignment. So basically, we have divided our ACIT content into topics. So one is DI, other is English, then we have reasoning, then we have maths, then we have stats. And then corresponding for each topic, we have different set of videos, like we have content lectures, we have past paper lectures. So in content lectures, basically we will make you go through the content of each particular topic, and in past papers lectures we have practiced different questions basically from the past papers. So you are advised to watch both the content lectures as well as the past papers lectures. Then for each particular topic you are provided with the assignments, corresponding tests, and then at the end of the course we have mock assignments and mock as well. That means we have assignments and tests for each topic, plus we have mock assignments and mock for the entire topics altogether as well. So if you are by 22nd April, you are scheduled to complete all your DI videos. By 25th April, you are scheduled to complete all your English videos. On 28th April, you have deadline for completion of DI assignments. So when we are assuming you to submit your assignment, that means we are assuming that you are completing your content and past paper lectures by 28th April. On 20th April, you can see deadline for English assignment is there. 2nd May is the date for DI unit test. That means a test for DI will be held on 2nd May. That will be completely exclusively targeting on DI. 3rd May is a test for English, and simultaneously in the meanwhile your other lectures are also going on. That is, by 6th May you are supposed to complete all your LR lectures. By 9th May you are supposed to complete all your maths lectures. 12th and 14th May, you can see that we have deadline for LR assignments and maths assignments. 16th and 17th May is a deadline for LR test and maths test. 18th May, you are supposed to complete all your stats section. 21st May is the deadline for stats assignments. 24th May is your deadline for stats unit test. 28th May, we have uploaded basically 3 mock assignments. So you are supposed to complete all your mock assignments by 28th May. Then we have 3 mock tests. You can see the dates of the mock test. 30th May, first mock test. 31st May, another mock test. 5th June, another mock test. And finally, the last week we have kept for the revision, and your exam day is 13 June. So this is how you can plan your set, considering if you have yet not started, then from now onwards till June, how you can make sure that you're completing each and everything. And in this, we are targeting everything. You are going through content, you are going through practice questions, you are going through past paper questions, uh, you are practicing assignments, you are practicing tests, you are submitting mock, and all your tests and assignments and mocks will be in complete same pattern as your main exam. So you will be getting feedback on each of your submitted tests and assignment. You will be provided with timings details as well once you start. So this is very, very important. Basically, it's a planning session. It's a schedule planning session. So just take 2 minutes, go through this, and then we will discuss how you are supposed to complete your entire content. 2 minutes time to go through the entire schedule again. So guys, I hope you have gone through the schedule. So anything that you're not able to understand from the schedule, anything which is unclear, any doubts with respect to planning, so feel free to comment in the chat section. Otherwise, I will be telling you basically now what is expected from you in the upcoming months or whatever the time is left. Now you know that we have 70 multiple choice questions and we have one correct answer for each question. So segregation is like this, that there are 45 questions of 1 mark, there are 20 questions of 2 marks and 5 questions of 3 marks. So this I have told multiple times in orientation lecture as well, that basically you get 45 questions 1 mark, 20 questions 2 marks, 5 questions 3 marks. And the main section on which you will be targeted is basically maths and stats. Maths hold 30 marks, stats hold 30 marks. For DI, the marks allotted are 15, English marks allotted 15, logical reasoning marks allotted 10. And as such, there is no negative marking for incorrect answers, and pass mark for ACET examination is 50%. That's a clear rule. Now, if I talk about like first deadline is for DI. Okay. So now what you are supposed to complete in DI. So what we have done is we have segregated our content into multiple sections. Like we have one video for tables, another video for column graphs or bar graphs, then another video for line chart, another video for case leads, one diagram. So you are supposed to go through all these videos first to understand the content. And then we have separate lectures where you are supposed to watch the past papers corresponding to these topics. Now, similarly, coming to another section, say if I talk about your English section, one video say for synonyms, antonyms, another video for close passage, and one video for analogies or reverse analogies, another video for facts, inferences, judgment section, one video for say jumble paragraph, meaning usage match. So like this, there are different lectures and the lectures are segregated topic wise. So it helps you in better understanding. You can compare the topics with the topics that are there in on II website. So you will also get to know that there is nothing missing which is not there in the lectures, because we have targeted to cover each and every topic which is there on II website in our lectures. So like this, we have separate videos for each topic. So first we have to understand the content, and there are some of the lectures in which as such there is nothing content. For example, if I talk about synonym antonym, so there is no content for this, so we will be understanding this via different practice questions, and then once the entire content is done, there are different past paper lectures as well. Now coming to another section, that is about logical reasoning. So this is also divided like this, because logical reasoning में तो वैसे भी it's topic wise study. Logical reasoning में क्या आ सकता है, number series, लेटर सीरीज पे क्वेश्चन, तो एक वीडियो हो गई नंबर सीरीज की, एक वीडियो हो गई आपके कैलेंडर के क्वेश्चंस की, क्लॉक के रिलेटेड सारे क्वेश्चंस एक वीडियो में, वेन डायग्राम से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस एक वीडियो में, ब्लड रिलेशंस के क्वेश्चन एक वीडियो में, सिलोगिज्म से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस एक वीडियो में. तो फर्स्ट यू हैव टू डू दिस कंटेंट वीडियोस एंड देन वी आर टारगेटिंग पास्ट पेपर्स. तो ये तो हो गया हमारे डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग और इंग्लिश. इंग्लिश 15 नंबर का, डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन 15 नंबर, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग 10 नंबर. इसके साथ साथ आपको मेन कंटेंट जो है हमारा मैथ और स्टैट, जिसपे आपका 60% पेपर बेस्ड है, वो भी आपको साइमल्टेनियसली परस्यू करना है. अब मैथ्स में बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में लेक्चर्स है, वेयर वी हैव टारगेटेड अलजेब्रा, डिफरेंशिएशन, इंटीग्रेशन, वेक्टर्स, मैट्रिसेस. So this has to go simultaneously. For example, you are doing LR lectures, but already you have completed the content, you have completed the past papers, and you have ample time. Then instead of waiting, you can simultaneously start with your maths lectures, because that will require more attention of yours. Similarly, if I talk about stats lectures, they are targeting data, they are targeting probabilities, random variables, discrete distribution, continuous distribution. So again, topic wise is there in each and every lecture, and then at the end of the content we have different questions discussion and past papers discussion. So we have tried to cover different questions that are being tested from 2016 till 2023 in ACET past papers, and these are covered in our lectures. So it's not that you are missing on anything. So even if you do skip doing self study of the lectures, self study of the past papers, if you're just skipping just focusing on our videos and just focusing on our past paper lectures, maximum content would be covered. But it is important that you're not missing on any of the assignment. It is important that you're not missing on any of the tests or mocks, because those are extremely important. Those will actually help you to understand that how you have to proceed. So I'm repeating, I'm sharing the schedule again in front of you so that you guys have better idea that how we are supposed to focus, because that is something which is utmost requirement. If you're not sticking to the schedule, you will not be able to complete. This planning session is basically designed for this thing only, that how starting from today itself, how we can make sure that we are able to wrap up everything by 13th June. So if you have yet not started ACET, again I'm repeating, if you have yet not started ACET, if you are confused whether to pursue ACET or not, but now you have finally decided that yes, I want to give ACET, so you have to stick to this particular schedule. So first section, the priority of the section, first it has to be DI, it has to be English, then LR, then maths, and finally stats. So you don't have to worry on any of the topic. Each and every topic which is there, which is in the past papers or which is important, is covered in your lectures. You just stick to the schedule, you just appear for the mocks and tests, and leave everything on us. So in case any of you is not seen the schedule, it's already uploaded on the portal. So please have a check on the portal. The schedule is already uploaded on it, and accordingly you can manage your individual work commitments as well as per the schedule. So any further doubts, anything which is not clear with respect to planning? Otherwise, we are good for the day, and you will be getting your schedule in your respective community. So just stick to the schedule, and I think the schedule for this week has already been floated. So just stick to it and complete everything that is pending. So in case there is someone who has not completed the DI or who has not completed your English, it's completely fine. This is the schedule which you have to follow for upcoming days to make sure that you're able to wrap up by first week of June. So, okay, then if there are no doubts, then with this we are wrapping up. Stick to the schedule, see the schedule after the session on your portal, and do get back to us in case of any doubts. Thank you.